What it do, people? I'd like to welcome y'all to another episode from Knowdatsportspodcast. It's your boy Moore Drive, man. Y'all know what the P doing on this end. Week 7 NFL, man. They're trying to break that motherfucker down. Nah, for real. Week 7 started out ugly for me. Sorry, New Orleans Saints. Got me looking stupid these first game. Went out bad, ain't win the hill. I ain't think New Orleans was gonna lose to goddamn Jacksonville with an injured Trevor Lawrence. So I got that wrong. Nah, for real. So I gotta bounce that back. And we're gonna bounce it back with these Sunday games. We're gonna start out with the first game, 1 o'clock Sunday. The Detroit Lions at the Baltimore Ravens. Detroit is getting Baltimore 3 points. I like Detroit to cover them 3 points. In other words, I like Baltimore straight up to win the game. When I say Detroit don't cover the 3 points, that they getting Baltimore. So I said Detroit don't cover. Baltimore win the game with the points or without it. 43 over and under. I can see both of these teams scored over 20 points. So I say up the score. Up the score to 43. On the over and under, I say up the score. And on the 3-point of Detroit again, Baltimore say appreciate you for them 3. They don't cover them 3. I say they don't cover 3, period. Next up, Las Vegas Raiders and the Chicago Bears. Vegas is getting Vegas is getting the Bears 2.5 points. Justin Fields ain't playing. I think Jimmy Garoppolo ain't playing. So we got the backups playing each other. This is a real shaky game, to be real. If Justin Fields was playing, I would got to go with Chicago. But since he's not, I think the Raiders got a better team without Justin Fields. So I say the Raiders win their game and cover the 2.5. 37.5 to over and under. I'm going to say under. I don't see both of these teams scoring over 20 points. I barely see one getting to 20. So I see under the 37.5. The Raiders cover the 2.5 that they get in the Chicago Bears. Next up the back, the Cleveland Browns versus the Indianapolis Colts. Another matchup of 2 backup quarterbacks. Cleveland again, Indianapolis Colts 3.5 in Indianapolis. I'm going to say the Cleveland Browns cover them 3.5. Even though they got P.J. Walker for Cleveland, and they got Minshew for the Colts, I still say Cleveland defense will play good ball and cover the 3.5. The 41 over and under, I'm going to say under the 41. I don't see both of these teams scoring over 20 points. Same way I said about the last game, I barely see one of them getting to 20. So I say under the 41, Cleveland cover the 3.5. Next up the back, the Buffalo Bills at the New England Patriots. They give Buffalo Buffalo getting New England 8 points. I say Buffalo cover them 8 after that shaky game against the Giants on Monday Night Football. I say Buffalo cover the 8. Over and under 40 points. I'm going to say up the score. And I'm going to say up the score on the simple reason fact. I can see Buffalo putting up by 28, 30 points. For real. 28 by 30 points. And goddamn, New England put a number by 13, maybe 10. So I say up the score on the 40, Buffalo cover the 8 that they give New England. Next up the back, divisional game. The Buffalo New England division game too, but the next division game, Washington Commanders and the New York Giants. Washington is giving the Giants 3 points. I don't know if Daniel Jones playing or not. With that being said, I got Washington to win their game. It's a division game. I think this game gonna be close. The game may go down to a game-winning field goal. With that being said, I say Washington win the game, but they don't cover the 3 points. They gonna play good D. The Giants gonna play good D. Over and under 37.5. Shit, I can see what what I can see, 17, 19, some shit like that, 17, 20, some shit like that. So I say under the 37.5. Yeah, I say under 37.5. I believe the 0.5 will hurt the Giants. I mean, will hurt the over and under 37. I think I can see them get to 37. I can't see them getting to 38. So I say under the 37.5. The Washington Redskins do not. I'm sorry, the Washington Commanders do not cover the 3 against the Giants. I think it's the division game there because they go from a game winning walk-off field goal. So I say they don't cover the 3, and it's under 37.5. Next up the bat, the Atlanta Falcons at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay getting down to 2.5. I say Tampa Bay cover the 2.5. They getting Atlanta. They on the road. With that being said, they on the road. I don't think Atlanta can score down and beat them. Down here now. Tampa Bay. I say Tampa Bay can beat them by. I say Tampa Bay can beat them by 6 points or better. I can see Desmond really getting them a crucial interception. Tampa Bay probably take to the house. I say Tampa Bay cover the 2.5, 37 over and under. Let's go 6 point last week. I'm gonna say over the 37. Up the score on the 37. Tampa Bay cover the 2.5. That was the last 1 o'clock game. Next on the back. First 4 o'clock game, the Pittsburgh Steelers at the LA Rams. The Rams again, the Pittsburgh Steelers 3 points. I'm going for Pittsburgh for the game, so I say appreciate you. I say Pittsburgh beat the Rams straight up, and the Rams do not cover the 3 points, period. 44 over and under. Pittsburgh coming off a bye week. Pittsburgh coming off a bye week. I'm going to go on the limb and say they up the score. I say both of these teams score with 20 points. Score 20 points or better. So I say Pittsburgh, appreciate you for the 3 that the Rams get. Rams don't cover the 3 point. Up the score on the 44. Next up the bat, for Arizona Cardinals at the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle again, Arizona 7.5. I say Seattle cover them 7.5, even though it's a divisional game. I don't think Arizona got enough weapons to keep up with Seattle. That boy Dawes playing pretty good ball, but I see Seattle at the crib getting at them. Pete Carroll, I got them coaching. I forgot the Arizona coach name, but I see Pete Carroll probably out coaching. I say Seattle cover the 7.5 over and under 44. I'm gonna say up the score. I say both of the teams score 20 points. I can say both of the teams score 20 points. Yeah, I say both of the teams score 20 points. Division game. Both teams score 20. I can see 28 to 20. 30 to 20, something like that. I can see that. So once again on the game, I say Seattle cover the 7.5, up the score on the 44.5. Next up the bat, the Green Bay Packers at the Denver Broncos. Green Bay getting Denver 1. I say got there Green Bay covered in 1 point. Beat Denver straight up. I just don't believe in Russell Wilson, man. I promise you. When it boils down to it, I don't believe in Jordan Love, period, either. But if I got to pick between 1 and 2, they believe in Jordan Love more than they believe in Russell Wilson in Denver. And I believe Denver defense can't come to the party like Green Bay defense can. I say Green Bay cover. I say Green Bay cover the 1. I see Green Bay cover the 1. 45 over and under. I'm gonna say under. I'm gonna say under them 45. I don't see both of these teams scoring 20 points. And I don't see it being a blowout. So I say under the 45, Green Bay cover the 1. That they give the Denver Broncos. Next up the back, division game. Another division game. LA Chargers at the Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs getting the LA Chargers 5.5. I'm going out on a limb on this one, people. I say appreciate you for the 5.5. I like the Chargers to win their game. I know y'all will be like, well, you crazy. You don't know what the hell you talking about. It cool. I believe the Chargers can win their game. Division the game. Chargers need their game bad. B-A-double-D bad. With that being said, I'm going to take the Chargers to win their game. Appreciate you for the 5.5 that Kansas City Chiefs getting the Chargers. Over and under 48. Out there 48, I'm going to say up the score. I say both of these teams put up 20 points easy. I think both of these teams put up 24 points easy. So I say up the score on the 48. Kansas City will not cover the 5.5. Appreciate you. The Chargers say appreciate you for the 5.5. Sunday night game. The P is shaking, people. Big game. The Miami Dolphins at the Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia coming off a crucial loss against the New York Jets. Coming home, I believe all the four that were hurt last week gonna probably play this week with your Carters and your what they on I believe the four gonna play. With that being said, Philadelphia get a charge 20. I mean Miami 2.5. I like Miami. Animal for him. I like Miami to win their game straight up. Appreciate you for the 2.5. 55.5 over and under. Up the score. Appreciate you for the 2.5 too. I got Miami to win the game. Straight up and with the 2.5. The last game out the week, San Francisco 49ers at the Minnesota Vikings. San Francisco getting Minnesota 7 points. I believe San Francisco with the injury they got, I believe the defense gonna play a pretty good role in this game. And the San Francisco 49ers will cover them 7 points that they give Minnesota. Over and under 44. I'm going to say over. Monday Night Football. It was the last Monday Night Football was some bullshit. I believe they were going to be pretty all right. Minnesota. I can't see Minnesota. They barely put up 20. But I can see the 49ers putting up at least 28 to 30 points. Straight up. Without McCaffrey, if he play or not, I still feel that. So I say San Francisco cover the 7. Up the score on the 44. We're going to up the score. Last but not least, man, we got 3 more things, man. 3 more quick segments. Y'all know what it is. Game of the week. Know that game. Excuse me, game. We started out with the game of the week. Y'all know what the game of the week is. The Miami Dolphins at the Philadelphia Eagles. Man, please, that be going all the way down. That's going to be a good-ass game. Philadelphia need to win bad after the losses they gave to the Jets. And Miami got to show folk they for real. Miami win their game, they showing folk they for real. They don't win their game, they really still got them shaking. So my game of the week, Miami Dolphins at the Philadelphia Eagles. Next up that, know that game. Somebody that you know they gonna win. They gonna cover the points and all that. Know that if you don't know nothing else. And I know that game is the Buffalo Bills over the New England Patriots. Buffalo getting New England 8 points. Know that they gonna straighten that. They gonna cover that and they gonna beat them. So once again, I know that game is the Buffalo Bills over the New England Patriots. Know that if you don't know nothing else. Last but not least, excuse me game. Y'all know what excuse me game is. Somebody got picked to lose. Y'all gave them points. They beat you straight up and with the point. We call that appreciate you and excuse me. And my excuse me game is the Pittsburgh Steelers over the LA Rams. Rams again, Pittsburgh, 3 points. Mike Thompson said, appreciate you. Excuse me. No, for real. I got Pittsburgh to beat the Rams with the 3 points and straight up. It's your boy Moore Drive, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Know That Sport Podcast. You know I'm on all podcast platforms. Y'all subscribe. I'm saying, leave a comment. I fuck with folks who fuck with me. Y'all want to listen to me without looking at the video, I'm on all podcast platforms. Just type in Know That Sports. Once again, it's your boy Moore Drive. I fuck with folks who fuck with me. I appreciate y'all. Know that if you don't know nothing else. Shaking it.